I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I don't know. It's so crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Full Circus again. My name is Tristan Sartoris, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. Dude, it is kind of crazy. This is the first time I have ever done a double feature. I've never done a podcast back-to-back. Now, sure, it's been a week for you guys, but it's been 5 seconds for me, okay? So I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't have any notes, really. I'm just going to bologna sandwich BS my way through this show and have some fun, right? At the very least, I should be warm. I should be hot. So, you know, no real excuses. We're going to have some fun today, guys. But yeah. It was just like 5 seconds. Although it was more than 5 seconds. I had to wait for my camera batteries to charge. I couldn't just jump right into it. And I was like, you know what? Gotta go get a wardrobe change real quick. You know, we get the new fit on. I got a new hat, dude. And also, check this out. I got new sunglasses, dude. I got new sunglasses. Look at this. Dripping like a leaky faucet, okay? It's going good for me. Now, granted, I didn't want to buy these or the hat at all, but I talked in the last episode how I was trying to buy shorts and I was having trouble, so I bought some online. I bought some pants and stuff and clothes online. It was like, hey, if you want to get free shipping, just add some more things to your cart. I'm like, oh, okay, that's stupid, but what kind of things do you have? And I perused around their site until I got these sweet shades and this hat, and I don't really know if these are blocking the sunlight, although I can look, and I feel pretty, no, never mind, I'm blind. So, yeah, these don't work at all, but they look cool. I feel good. And, yeah, so they color coordinate. Everything's from the top down to the bottom. We're just feeling good. So, yeah, I got that done. And in the middle of that, while I was waiting for the freaking batteries to charge, I thought, you know what? I got to go to the store real quick because I want to go get some juice, dude. This is what I went to go do. Went to go get some juice. He drinks juice on the also kind of similar color coordinate. And they say he doesn't know fashion. He does. But anyways, I went to the store real quick. I needed to go get that juice, and the store was about to close because it's late, guys, right? We're doing a double back-to-back podcast. So anyways, I'm driving there, and I'm going right by this freaking car. I'm like, okay, you know, it's dark, it's late, and a cop shows up right behind us. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen, right? And he's kind of going back and forth between lanes. So I don't know what's going on. Is he pulling me over? Is he pulling that guy over? Is he trying to get past us? And we're kind of looking back and forth between each other like, hey, listen, one of us is going down, dude. One of us is screwed. So he's going back and forth. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I pull over and I go into the Taco Bell parking lot. And eventually the guy keeps going. The cop goes back and follows him, and he gets busted, dude. And I go free, dude, and I got my juice. Also, like, there was nothing really exciting at the store, except when I got the juice, I wanted to drink it out of the parking lot, and I spilled it all over myself. That's the real reason for the wardrobe change, was that I grabbed it. I was like, no, dude. Of course that happens. But you know what? It just feels better, and it makes it look like we don't wear the same clothes every single episode. But anyways, guy got pulled over, dude, and the cops were not done there. So I walk out of the freaking grocery store, and I see a bunch of cops surrounding these two cars. I'm like, what is going on? I was just trying to get some evening juice! And what's going on? And I see the cops, they're going around. I don't know what was going on. Drug searches, people like up against the freaking car, and they're going through this stuff. And these guys are kind of looking at me like, hey, mind your own business. Don't look at us. Like, hey, nah. I'm gonna stare, okay? How about that, dude? I'm gonna look, right? I feel like that's always what's happening when people start doing something in public. Hey, mind your own business. Don't look at us. Like, hey, how about stop putting on a show, okay? Take it somewhere else. If it's supposed to be private, do it in private, okay? It's not my fault that there's a polarizing drug search going outside of the Dollar Tree. That's not my fault. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to look at it for a second and wonder, why are the cops so busy? Oh, guy, go get pulled over. Now the drug search out there. And I'm like, dang, cops, it's getting busy. And I'm afraid that I might be next. So I start driving fast home, dude. I'm just trying to get back, trying to do the show, get some new clothes on because it's all stained, dude. And it's the second I pull onto my road, I kid you not, right? I'm driving, I'm thinking, dude, I can't believe the cops are out here so much. I can't believe there's so much police work on a Thursday night, okay? So I sit there and I put my right blinker, people, turn right. 3 freaking more cop cars. Another guy pulled over, back up again. I was like, what is going on, dude? What's happening? Why are these cops, it's not the cops' fault. Why are these people committing crimes? So these people are searching the car, and they're like, hey, just come on. Like, I just wanted juice. I just wanted juice. I didn't do anything wrong. And they let me go by, and they might still be on the street for all I know. This was literally 10 seconds ago. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is. So it's just one of those things where I was wondering about what I was going to say, and the world was like, here, have some chaos. And people just started committing crimes, and I was like, hey, I'll talk about that, dude. And you better believe I'm going to stare, dude. There should never be a thing where people just say, hey, don't stare. Don't stare at us. You shouldn't be allowed to stare at you. Don't look at me. I'm making a scene. Don't look at me while I'm making a scene. Hey, that's what the scene is, okay? It's not my fault that you decided to, air Jurassic Park in the middle of this establishment. I gotta see. I can't look away. Whether I want to listen or not, it's right in front of me. So yeah, that was what happened on my little grocery run. I just needed juice, dude. What did I have? Anything else to talk about? Nope, not really. Yeah. So that's what's been going on, dude. That's what's been going on. And I actually almost got into an accident because I was staring. So maybe I shouldn't be staring, but there were three freaking crime scenes were going on right in front of me. And that's probably why I spilled my juice, because like, what the frick, dude? I didn't expect this. But yeah, I almost got into an accident. I didn't. Okay, thank God, thank you, Jesus. Because the Lord has blessed me with fast reflexes, dude. And I've been meaning to talk about this forever, like for real, legit. My reflexes have been so fast. How fast, you may ask? So fast, dude, the quickest. And I wanted to say it for a long time, but I refused to because I didn't want to jinx it, Like things would be falling out of the fridge, like I got some sort of superhero. I don't know where it came from, but the last thing I can remember is probably 2 or 3 years ago. I stepped on a nail, and ever since then, rusty nail. I'm quick, dude. I'm quick, man. I don't know why my reflexes have just been so fast, but they're lightning, dude. And yeah, I was afraid of jinxing it. And it's been a good couple of years, so now I think it's probably pretty safe to talk about it. But yeah, dude, if I went to the freaking doctor's office when he came to give me a little reflex test, like right before he even hit my knee, I go, bing, dude, I kick him like, holy crap, your reflexes are fast, dude. When I'd walk into the doctor's office and he would just pick up the hammer, I go, bing, and he'd be like, oh my gosh, how did he do that, dude? So yeah, my reflex is just that quick, man. When I freaking walk into there and the doctor's like, okay, well, Susie, my secretary, he talks to his secretary. His name's Susie. He's like, oh, Susie, what kind of appointments do you hear? And he hears in the freaking back room here, bing! He's like, what's going on, dude? I was like, yeah, I just knew that it was coming. My reflexes are that good, dude. I'll go like this. I'll schedule an appointment. Hey, I'd like to schedule a doctor's appointment, a medical. I just want to text my reflexes. Bing! Never mind, it's good, dude. Yeah, my reflexes are that quick, man. They're that quick. This freaking doctor, dude, when he gets his medical degree, he freaking says like, well, I can't wait to be a doctor. And I'll just be in the crowd and I'm like, bang, dude. Because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. He's like, wow, what's this guy's reflexes? Who is this guy? His reflexes are that quick, dude. That's how I feel, man. I feel like I'm just that spidey sense, just so, so that's how my reflexes have been lately. And I love it. I dig it. I don't know what the reason is for it, but yeah, we don't get in accidents, and you better believe we're quick, man. We're quick. So what else has been going on, dude? We're just kicking, man. We're just kicking. Oh, dude, speaking of kicking, right before I started the show, I watched a Shark Tank video. If you don't know what Shark Tank is, well, you probably should, but I'll explain it regardless. So Shark Tank is a show where people just present their little inventions and projects and whatever. My voice is wearing out because I've done 2 podcasts. They present themselves in front of the sharks, right? These loan sharks. And they invest, and if they like it, they'll invest. If not, they don't. But anyways, these guys came on here, and they had a door-stopping thing, right? He was talking about that deadbolts aren't this freaking safe, so what we got is a new, like, door lift. And actually, you know what? We could probably just watch it together. I thought it was really funny. So yeah, let's see if we can just put that up on the screen real quick. Okay, here we go.
While it may feel secure, when you lock it, an experienced intruder can get in about 5 kicks.
In about 5 kicks, dude. He says an experienced intruder could get in about 5 kicks. Now, I was watching this right before the show, and immediately I had just too many questions. It was making me laugh because I was like, where did he get this information from? At what point where he's like, oh, man, I wonder how many kicks it takes to get through a deadbolt. How many kicks does it take to get through a deadbolt? The world may never know. But immediately, dude, 2 seconds into the video, I was like, what an absurd statement to make, dude. Hey, how many kicks does it take to get to the store? Well, an experienced intruder, not an amateur. My intruders can get in itself, but an experienced, probably 5 kicks, give or take. And who did he have to ask? Where do you get this information from? Is there a local intruder pub where he's like, hey, just out of curiosity, if you were to kick in a door, how many tries would you say it would take to get into the house? I'm like, well, probably 17, but I'm not that experienced. And like, oh, okay, can you point me in the direction of an experienced intruder? He's like, yeah, that guy back there. And this guy's in the corner. He's got like the hat. And he's like, yeah. He's like the big bad guy of this intruder pub. And he's like, well, as an experienced intruder, I could tell you this much. It wouldn't take me more than 4 or 5 on a bad day to get in through a deadbolt door. So yeah, I'll tell you that much. Why do you ask? And like, oh, no reason. So anyways, that's all I could think about was 2 seconds. And I was like, hey, where? Why? How? But let's keep going.
Alex, show them how easy this is.
This is Alex's. His little
Come on,
assistant
Alex,
guy.
kick it hard.
To prove that you can't kick through a deadbolt door.
Come on,
or he's
Alex.
trying to show that you can kick through a deadbolt door. And this guy can't do it.
Kick it.
And now, dude, they're chanting his name because he can't do it. Now, clearly, Alex is not an experienced intruder, okay? He does not belong in this pub, and he's just booting it down. He's freaking 4. He might even be through all 5 of his kicks. He's just going, and they start to feel bad for him, and they start chanting his name. Alex, dude. Now, they prepared this, okay? Now, don't feel bad for him. In case you want to feel like that and chant his name, don't feel bad. They prepared this. This was a presentation that they felt it was worthy to come on TV and show. Alex is trained for this, okay? And it's just not working out. I don't know why. Maybe somebody came in. Maybe they had a fake deadbolt that they were just going to kick through it. Or this is more just a comment on Alex's morality to show hey, he's not an experienced intruder and he would never be able to intrude at a house. He's a good guy. But no, I don't know if they had a plan and someone replaced it with just the strongest deadbolt ever, but he is not kicking through this thing at all, dude. And I don't feel bad for him. I'm excited because it's already going downhill. You're 30 seconds into the video. But anyways.
Lux for?
Now they're laughing at him. He's trying, dude. He's jumping at him. Dude, see, you want to feel bad for him, but they knew what was going to happen. Now he's got the freaking... He can't break it. Woo. Dude, seriously. And they make a joke, where do I buy these deadbolts at?
A break-in occurs every 18 seconds in the United States.
Dude, he can't break through it. And the guy goes back to repeating a break-in can occur and whatever. And Alex is still in the background. Go! Come on! Yeah, dude. And he can't get through it. And it's still, you want to feel bad for him. But they knew the risk. They knew what was going to happen. Don't feel bad for these guys. He's still in the background. He can't get through it.
Doorknob's about to fall.
Yeah, he's giving up, dude. He's not kicking hard. Yeah! And defeat, dude. They go out back in front of the guy. Alex is granted. This isn't like we trained, man. This is not like we trained. And that was their presentation on how an experienced intruder can usually break through a deadbolt. I think he said 1 in every 36 homes. Again, where are the stats coming from? Although maybe 1... You could probably get that online, but I guess to get a kick would be a lot harder. But 1 in 36 still. I mean, who's keeping track of these things? And who's going to be the 37th? I don't know.
This isn't going well.
This isn't going well.
Can happen in less than 2 minutes in the United States.
And he's still going, dude. Who is he? He's still committed. So props to this guy. Honestly, you want to make fun of him and laugh at him, which I've done already, but he's still continuing with his bitch. Yeah, so anyways, these can happen a lot in the United States, and it's 1 in 36 homes, ever just about 5 kicks, really. He's like, yeah, we just watched this 230-pound man kick this and run a sledge through it. Nothing. This door ain't moving, dude. So they're laughing at him, and we shouldn't, dude. They should give this guy props. His whole thing's flopping. He's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking true to this. I'm good. You guys will invest somehow.
1 in 36 homes in America will have a break-in. Smart locks based at the deadbolt are no better. Alex?
Sure.
Alex, show him, Alex.
As you can tell, I'm not an experienced intruder.
Sorry,
I'm good.
I'm sorry.
But show him how Haven works, Clay.
Yeah. Haven sits at the bottom of the floor.
So this is the product, Haven. It's a little, he'll show you, but it's a little door stopper where you click it and it just lifts a little plastic piece to go in front of your door. Again, the deadbolt seems to work just fine, but they're continuing on, dude.
Right next to the existing threshold. Yeah. When activated, the wedge-based barrier lifts up. Using simple physics, this makes your entire door 10 times stronger to preventing home break-ins. To use it, you simply
10 times stronger than what? That freaking steel-bolted door that this guy couldn't break through? 10 times? We need to learn to be content, okay? So I don't need Fort Knox at my front door. 10 times stronger. This was plenty, okay? This door was plenty. We don't need to go above and beyond. But props to this guy anyways.
On the gate to open the door. To shut the door, you lock it with the gate with the foot pedal, and you can see
I love that they're so
there's no deadbolt here. Right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Alex, kick Alex, show him how it goes.
Dude, he jiggles it and the door starts moving anyway. I don't know how the whole physics things work, but he starts moving and the door's already wedging, okay? So why can't I just send a crowbar in there? He's like, there's no deadbolt, and there's like this much wiggle room in between it. This is going real well. But anyways, he sends his boy Alex back to the freaking door. He's like, we're gonna freaking break this thing. But it won't work. You know why? Because this is Haven, dude. Save Haven. I just got that now. That's pretty clever, actually. Alex back with the freaking ram. Ooh. He's hitting, dude. Also, he's hitting the freaking side. He's not even hitting the part of the door that you would want to open up, right? Like if this. No, you can't even see it. There's a curtain behind it. See? Stupid. Be hitting the freaking part outside the hinges to use the physics. Through simple physics, we won't open this door. But anyways, obviously they want to be doing things that are in their best interest and what helps them. Granted, they should have started with an easier deadbolt to kick through.
Do the flying kick, Alex.
Do the flying kick, Alex. Dude, he does a flying kick! I saw this just literally 5 seconds ago. I thought that was so funny. Dude, hey, do the flying kick, Alex. Again, they prepared this. So he's like, hey, no, I gotta, listen, I don't, if we're not gonna be able to break through this, I have a trick up my sleeve. What is it, Alex? What could it be? He's like, okay, I have a flying kick. Like they've been practicing karate in the garage. Hey, do the flying kick, Alex. And he takes flight. Alex, he's just trying to kick this door, but he's like, you know what? Screw it. They're sending everything they have into it. And sure enough, Haven doesn't open, dude. He does the flying kick, man. That's so hilarious to me. And there's the top comment says, what does it say right there? Imagine you're sleeping at night and you hear a faint, hey, do the flying kick, Alex. Could you imagine? Actually being in your home in a safe haven, dude? And you hear, hey, do the flying. Also, by the way, if they've been kicking it for 13 minutes and still not breaking in, and I would have called the cops an hour ago. It's been a while, but then I hear, they do the flying kick, Alex. Like, oh, what is going on out there? And then I see a 230-pound man taking flight and actually trying to break into my house. I probably wouldn't call the cops. If I hadn't called them by then, I'd be like, yo, this is a spectacle, okay? So immediately, I thought this was embarrassing for them, but then I'm so invested and proud of these guys for going all in, dude. Love them.
All right, Sharks.
He does the flying kick. No. Dude, he did it! He kicks it. He goes all the way. He goes all the way, man. Hold on. I want to go back.
Sharks.
He kicks this thing, and it works. And this is, watch him send. He falls down. He falls down. Oh, dude, I love these guys. I love them. Again, I was laughing at him this whole time. Still am, basically. But he sends everything he's got into that. I thought that was so great. He was so great. This guy gave everything he had. Look how tired he is. Look how tired and gassed out these guys are from just trying to open a door. They should have gotten the guy that... Yeah, so if you want to do the flying kick, you basically want to start off with that. It's a very experienced move, but Alex is really, I see some things in him. But anyways, these guys are so great, man. And I felt bad, but you can see how hard he's trying to go. He kicks through the door and falls flat to the ground. He goes freaking horizontal and goes down. So you know this guy, listen, they said he's not an experienced intruder, but he's experienced in something else. I can tell you that much. So yeah, anyways, I don't know if the Sharks bought their stupid thing. But I thought that was so funny, dude. I thought that was so great. I was so happy I stumbled across that. I was just sitting here after I got home from seeing all the cops, and I was like, what is this, a Shark Tank? Oh my God. You know? Is he doing a flying kick right now? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I didn't have any notes to talk about, but that was so funny just to even come across. Thank you, Jesus, man. Oh, I love it. You gotta love a good Shark Tank. You gotta love not only a good video, but a good pitch, which it wasn't, but good commitment, dude. When all else fails, I don't know why I put these on. They were just there and they color coordinated. You gotta commit, guys. You gotta commit, and I love to see it. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about just for a second. But I don't know. That was like 15 minutes. What else has been going on? Oh, the video is up. The 400 auditions. Quick segue. Psh, we're done with that. Shark Tank. We're moving on. The video, 400 auditions, and it was quite the spectacle, guys. It was quite the event, and you've seen it probably. It came out for 3 days ago, or whatever. And I'll say this, dude. I didn't want to say too much about it on the last episode, but it was very trying to make the video more than to hit 400, right? Now, this was a goal in and of itself, and the video was just a motivator, right? It was supposed to push me and help me get to that, right? Keep me accountable. But once I hit 400 and I still had to finish this up and edit all these pieces, like I was starting to lose motivation to actually do this because it was just the basis of it was just to motivate with the goal that I had already achieved. And you can see right here, man, this is my notes. These are my outlines or whatever. It doesn't really make any sense, but that's how hectic it was. I was running around trying to film this and edit this and do all these pieces. But yeah, I'm glad the video came out as well as it did, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it and I enjoyed doing it. So yeah, voice acting is great, man. I love it. And you know, acting's always a super interesting thing, especially when people are like, hey, why do you like acting? What is it about acting that draws you into it? Like, what is the feeling? What is the, you know, whatever? And people always have some sort of crazy deep answer, like, oh, well, you know, the certain serendipity as you begin to metamorphosize and find yourself in a character's mind. It's interesting to walk in their shoes, in their brain, and in the world. You know, I just find that there's a certain feeling and giving life to a character. You know, it's super, it's beautiful. And I'm like, I like acting because I like to play. You know, and that's the serious answer. That's all it is. I don't have a psychological deep one. If you ask me why I liked acting, I'd be like, hey, I've, you know, been playing. That's what it feels like. It feels like when you're a kid and you're playing pirates, you know, and you've got your little fort and running about, hey, I'm us teammates, we see. And that's all acting feels like. You're just living in your own little imagination creative world, which I've never stopped doing. And somehow, for some reason, people start paying you for that, right? Imagine looking out and seeing your kids in the backyard and they're having a ninja fight and shooting superpowers at each other and like, wow, they're going to make money off that one day, dude. Super crazy, man. It's super fun, and I just love it, dude. And that's like it's same with the Ninja Turtles, dude. The Ninja Turtles, like I love the Ninja Turtles, and I remember climbing on top of the counters and be like, I'm Leonardo, I'm Ninja Turtle, dude. And my mom would be like, get off the counter, you're 23 years old. But anyways, yeah, I'm always kind of playing, dude. I'm always been like just having fun and doing whatever, and it just turns out that there's a job where they actually like, hey, let's get into the world. We're adults, but let's keep playing. So that's what it is. I love that. I love imagination, the like creative little realm. I don't have a super deep answer like, oh, the psychology of it, it's twisting, and the frontal lobe of your brain and the cortexes, and realigning yourself with the souls of the past and the souls of the future, and creating such a beautiful, elegant. I'm like, what, dude? I'm trying to have a sword fight with a pirate hat on and an eye patch. That's all, okay? That's all I can tell you, is I just want to play. Let's play, dude. So yeah, that's what it is, and it was great. It was fun. It would be a lot easier if I had a demo, which I'm going to need to start doing. You'll find a lot of times casting calls will just be like, hey, just drop your reels and demos here, and I didn't have one. And people do that, so I have to go find my auditions elsewhere. But I auditioned for a couple of those, and I just made a reel on the fly. Like, I just make up a couple characters and send it in like, hey, here's my reel. This is it. Not really official, but whatever. And then like, oh, this is pretty good. I'm like, freak yeah, I took 2 seconds on that. And some of them I had no business trying out for at all, man. There was one, they were looking for Australian commercials and whatever, Australian actors. And I was like, hey, I need to get to 400 auditions. I'm not exactly able to find these right now, so I got to submit. I don't really have a choice. And I did a fake commercial demo in an Australian accent, which all my accents are not the best, okay? So I went in there and I put music behind it like, right, welcome to sportsbetter.com. If you want to be making big wages while you're watching your live games, then sign up for SportsBetter today and start making money, mate. And so if you want to be beating your mates in all the fantasy drafts, sign up for sportsbetter.com. And I did this whole freaking thing. It was a lengthy little process that I just got stuck into. I probably could have found other auditions in the meantime, but I just kept. You just keep. I was Alex, dude. I was just doing flying kicks at every audition I could grab. I needed to get them all. And it was always those. It was always the Hail Marys for the accents, right? Another one was they were looking for senior British folk, dude. They were like, we a British old man needs to speak a single part of English old literature, and I did something like that. And long ago in the pages of myth, there was a very specific type of young man, and they're like, wow, we love it. And I was like, okay, I tried my best. So that was good, man. I need to get better at my accents, man. And I feel like my English accent is a lot of times turns into Russell Brand, right? It's Russell Brand. I don't really know what Russell Brand says. So this is the end of the accent. But yeah, that was cool. That was fun. Also, dude, one of the coolest things I think I don't know if I landed the gig or not. Like a lot of these things, the deadline isn't even for like another 6 weeks. So as far as announcing projects, which I can't do with NDAs and such, but I landed a lot of good things I'm excited for. I talked about, but a lot of them I still don't even know. They're up in the air. But there was one I signed up for, and listen, I always see the stuff people post like, hey, we only want gay people for this. We only want black, Hispanics or Caucasians or Icelandic, like whatever it is. I always find it interesting that they want it to be so authentic, because I think some of the charm of voiceover is that anybody can be anybody. So demanding that someone be Caucasian is kind of odd. And I know, like, with minorities, I can get it a little bit more, because you're like, hey, we're trying to push this. We're trying to get these specific things. And, we're trying to give black jobs and, Latino jobs and whatever it may be. But to say like, oh, I'm Caucasian, I do this, that. Although, I mean, I ideally in a perfect world there would be no construct, like there would be no limit. It's like, hey, this is the audition, this is the character. I'm just gonna let it fly. There's no headshots in voice acting, so it's just whoever's voice, vocal cords, fits whatever I'm trying to be. In a voiceover realm, I could be a dragon. I could be whatever I want. So if they put a cast, they're like, hey, real dragons only. But yeah, so I always saw that. I'm like, oh man, it kind of sucks, because a lot of things I don't get to try out, because like, oh, we need trans, or we need gays, or there's not a ton of only Caucasian pieces, but those are there, and that's weird. But that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is there are those constructs for some of them, and I saw one that was like, we want Italians only. Okay, and I was like, wow. Right, I didn't get it before. I was like, "Oh man, it's kind of like I like it that everybody has like an equal chance or whatever." But when it came through and it was up for me, I was like, "Oh wow, Italian, hey, let me tell you what we're gonna do, Sandaka. Sorry, look at me doing. What am I trying to do this thing? I didn't do it exactly like that. I did it pretty well. And they liked it. But I got it in that second. I was like, oh, this is what it is, okay? Because now I feel like you're in a little creative pool, and your chances go up, and it was fun, and it was exciting, and so yeah, that was really cool to do an Italian accent. Hey, it's Italian, spaghetti meatballs. Hey, look at meatballs. I again didn't do it exactly like that. I can't remember the line, but it was very Joe Pesci-esque. But it was fun, dude. It was fun. The whole project was super cool. And I'm glad I did it. And if you saw the video, you would know I talked about that. I'm still auditioning. I'm still going. I'm still doing. And it's cool. Although I did get a lot of gigs, and I created a big mess for myself. And that's just part of it, man. That's just part of the journey, I guess. So I'm gonna have to somehow figure out how to balance those things. But anyways. That is that's the whole project right there. What else is going on, dude? Oh man, I wanted to talk about this in the last episode, but I thought I wanted to give somebody just a little bit more time. It's September 1st, dude. It's fall, man. There was a fall breeze in the air across northeast Ohio. The sky turns a little bit more gray. The winds pick up ever so gently, and you hear that little faint whistle through the trees. Oh man. It gets me so excited. I don't know what it is, but oh, it's fall, guys. It is officially fall. I don't care what you say, man. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to just demonstrate and illustrate how much I really love fall real quick. So I have not heard this song in a year, but I wanted to listen to the Nightmare Before Christmas theme song just for a second until I get hype, right? I want to show you how much I love it, and let's check the hype meter and see how long does it take to truly activate my excitement. It's an ad. It's an ad. We don't like ads, although we try to voice them, so I don't know what the message is on that. But anyways, here we go. I have not heard this song in a freaking full year, and I want you to feel this excitement, okay? So maybe this isn't your thing. Maybe fall, Halloween, maybe everything in between doesn't really get you excited, but I want you to feel that excitement through here, and let's all get excited. And this is mostly just for me, but I want to just have this document. I want to see just how fast, maybe I don't like Halloween as much as I thought. Maybe I don't care about fall as much as I think I do, but I haven't heard this in a year. So let's see how long it takes for me to really get amped. If this doesn't do it for me, we'll go back and we'll watch Shark Tank again. Here we go. Oh, no, yeah. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Dude!
Because then you will see this the town of Halloween.
This is Halloween! Do the flying kick! Dude! Oh, yeah! Frick yeah, man! Yeah! Oh, man, that woke up something in me, in my heart, in my soul. I was starting to wind down a little bit because we're supposed to be hitting the end of the podcast, but ooh, it is Halloween, dude! It is fall, man! Oh, man. Oh, dude, my heart's racing. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm supposed to not be getting so hyped up because I'm going to the beach and I shouldn't actually be enjoying Halloween as much. And I wanted to do this on the last one, but I couldn't because I thought maybe it'd be better to do it like just a week later into September and people would accept it more. But now I realize I don't care, dude. I don't care. It's September 1st. It's fall. And for all the people like, well, it's not actually Halloween. It's not actually fall. Fall doesn't start till September 21st, so it's still summer. Hey. I don't care, okay, man? You know those people are like, hey, you can't actually celebrate it because it's not actually time. Hey, you can't be celebrating Christmas in November. It's not even December. Wait for it. No. Hey, shut up, okay? Who cares? Why? It's so dumb for people to be like, hey, you can't be enjoying that yet. It's not time for the actual thing. You know what else we celebrate and talk about and mentally and theoretically start to enjoy before it happens? Everything, okay? Whether you're about to go to a movie, you start chatting, wow, I can't wait to watch this movie. We're watching trailers, getting ready, right? We're going to a big event. Wow, I can't wait for this big event. We're going to the beach. Let's talk about it. Let's enjoy it. Let's think about it. It's going to be great, right? You talk about it all the time. Before your actual meal comes out, what do? appetizers, okay? So if you are going to complain about me enjoying something in the moment when I want to, join the Cub Scouts, grab a walking stick, and take a hike, okay? There is no reason that I can't do what I want when I feel like I'm doing it. So that's what that is. That's what the problem, okay? If you're ever going to argue with somebody about when you can be enjoying something, how stupid is that? Don't ever let somebody tell you when or when you can't enjoy something. I'm going to be enjoying it right now. How about it? Okay? So there's nothing. You will not stop me from enjoying my fall right now. So that's what I got to say about that. Now, I know last November, I talked about people celebrating Christmas too early and like, hey, it's all about finding a thing. And I was unsure about actually mentioning this because I didn't want to be hypocritical. But you know what? Screw that, dude. Screw being hypocritical. I changed my sheets, I changed my clothes, and I changed my mind, okay? So there is no being hypocritical because I'm always right. So whatever happens, I will enjoy that, and that'll be my process, and I just believe that I'm right every single time that I open my mouth. So there is no being hypocritical. If whatever happens, happens, and sometimes the currents and events, they change. Oh, man, I'm excited. I'm hyped up for fall. But yeah, dude, there's a fall breeze in the air, and don't be afraid of being hypocritical, dude. Don't be afraid of that, okay? Change your mind. It happens. So if you're somebody that likes to crap on other people's dreams and fun, change your tune, okay? After you get back from that hike, come back and be like, hey, you know what? Enjoy what you want when you want, because that's how it is. But anyways, I think that's everything. I'm excited for fall. I'm excited for the first NFL game tonight. Actually, it's not tonight because this comes out on a Friday. So it happened last night. Wow, I wonder who won. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Full Circus. I love you, and I will see you when I get back. It is going to be 2 weeks before I record another episode. So this has been fun. I'm excited for fall, and you better believe when I come back, I might not be trying to enjoy it as much because I know I have to go to like a summer beach right now. But when I get back, I'm going to be grabbing fall decorations, man. I'm going to be dressing in orange and black. These curtains might change to purple, and I'm going to be eating candy corn and stuffing my shorts with Reese's peanut butter cups. There will be decorations. There will be strands. There will be music. There will be movies. Oh, I'm excited, dude. So enjoy your fall. Enjoy your peace, and that's what it is, guys. All right, I love you so much. I will see you out there. And, yeah. Hey, by the way, do the flying kick, Alex. Yeah!